I thought I was prepared for this modded dragon fight. This was supposed to be a vanilla plus server after all, but boy was I wrong. After we all gathered, Artemis played a little tune to set us off on the journey. Oh my gosh, what? Viva la revolution! Oh my god! Yep, that's great. Oh, I got it. Oh no. Oh, you know, just fell on me. Oh, oh, oh. No, 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 no. This is the most stressful dragon fight ever. And now that we know what's happening, it's a little easier. Except for that part. Oh, perch, perch, perch. Nope, 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 nope. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it just deleted all your items with the lightning. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh my gosh. You know, maybe we don't need an end update. Maybe the end is fine now. That was awful. Mojang, if you're watching this, let's not. You know, if it ain't broke. I feel like now's as good a time as any to give you a tour of the updated boat. You see, we built it, and then I figured I did not have enough space for what I wanted this boat to be. You see, the goal was to kind of have something that could act as like an in-between bases base. So from whenever we're moving from our starter base over to our main mega base area. So we did a little bit of modifications, did some redesigning, recoloring, and I think we landed in a very, very good spot. We're going to go into Cheetah Cam real fast and take a look at this thing from the side. It's a very boat-looking boat, but one thing I really like about it is these curves here. These curves at the front are super cool, and I think that they match kind of the aesthetic and the vibe I was trying to go for. I want this thing to look like it's super fast, and I think that really helps it. I really liked using these. This is the stone pine planks, and these are the baobab planks. Some really cool wood types added with the mods that we have. And I've technically only built 2 ships. This is my second ship, and the first ship I ever built was literally copying and pasting a shipwreck from Minecraft. So for my first time, I really don't think it's that bad. We definitely have some improvements to do, but this is a great start. So at the helm of the ship, we have space for our ender chest and also easy way to get down into the hull. So this is where all of our storage for our in-between bases base is going to be. Right now, we're collecting a little bit of resources, trying to prep a little bit for whenever we do move. Heading to the back of the ship, this is how we access our furnaces and put fuel into these 2 engines. Back up at the top here, this is our little kind of bedroom, captain's quarters area, and you see we have a lot of secret storage here and there, and just trying to fill this thing to the brim because I know we're going to need it, especially if we spend a lot of time here. Considering my plans for a mega base, that's a highly likely possibility. And here we also have a very easy way to get down to our engines, and this is honestly the most common way that I come down. There are lots of little things here and there on the ship that I just absolutely love, and I'm very excited to play around with this mod. There's so many different ship ideas I have now, and just my brain is flowing with ideas. Now, very sadly, we can't put signs and text on the boats. For some reason, something with the mod configuration doesn't let it happen and keep the text. So I can't put the name of the ship on it. But that can't stop me from telling you what it is. You see, this ship in all of its beauty, this is the Matilda Sleigh with 3 Ys. Yeah, I love it. Now, I'm not a redstoner, but I am extremely proud of this. If you're here for the usual Coda talks about builds, this is going to be a very, very scuffed version of that. Because for the next couple of minutes, I'm going to try and explain to you what I did. And I have high anticipation that no one is going to understand. But we're going to try anyway. So basically, we dug out a cave. Incy did a phenomenal job on this dock. I have been tasked with creating the actual build for this thing, and I don't have any inspiration at the moment. You see, I do want to turn it into kind of like a hidden underground temple that we kind of dug out or kind of found in this cove. And I really just don't have any inspiration for it. The layout's there, I just don't know what to do from there. So this will come in the future. So from here, if you want to use the mob grinder, you can select either only skeletons or only zombies, or you can have them combined into both channels. You see, from here, we're activating all the mob spawners that we were able to place in those 2 different chambers on either side. This right here is the main switch for the farm, so if I flick this on, then you can hear some things working, and then eventually, some of these guys will start falling down into this main killing chamber. Now you hear some other noises going on, and that is this minecart system right here. If you're good with redstone, you know what this is. This is an Il Mango minecart unloader. This system is basically here to help collect all of the massive drops that we get from all the skeletons and the mobs. So you'll see if I do this, all the mob drops will get picked up rather quickly. The reason we went with a system like this is to try and help the lag on the server. You see, because if we always have a bunch of drops sitting here that take forever in hoppers, it'll cause a little bit of lag, and this system is a lot easier to deal with. Whenever the central system is activated, all the drops get filtered out in those 2 hoppers, or they get sent down this main iceway. And you'll see now that this piston is retracted, meaning that all the drops go into lava. This is kind of like an overflow protection system, or if you don't actually want to collect the non-stackable items, then there's no need to. These 2 filters at the beginning of the water stream filter out bones and rotten flesh. Rotten flesh isn't very important, but bones certainly are. And then both of them get shot over into their respective water streams and then filtered on to each side. You see, whether or not we're filtering skeletons or zombies on their respective sides, each of them gets separated into their own water streams and sorting systems. But when they're in the central, not every item really gets sorted, and that's okay, because this one's more for like XP. So if anyone on the server needs only skeletons or only zombies for whatever reason, that's really open, but most popular option is having them go both in this one area. And of course, the mob switch works like you would expect it. It activates these redstone lamps that are in the farms, and it also makes sure that these minecarts aren't moving. It's a simple enough system, but it took a long time for me to wrap my head around. I'd say I dedicated at least 2 days to this project. Oh, and yeah, I didn't record any of it until now. Yeah, redstone is painful enough without me having to worry about recording for y'all. But this very effective system was a phenomenal way to upgrade all of our tools and get everything we could ever need. You see, there are some pretty cool enchantments with some of the stuff we added, and I was really excited to just play around with them. And if ever y'all want like a deep dive on the mod pack that we're using, or even just individual features that you want me to explain more, just let me know. I'd be happy to show you. But yeah, most of this boiled down to some pretty simple components. I'd say the biggest issue I had was trying to fit it in the space they gave me. You see, we only had 3 blocks in between the 2 spawner rooms, and well, that's not a lot of space to work with. If we go down here, you'll see this hopper clock that controls those minecarts up there. It had to barely fit in. This system here had to loop around and be in a different tight spot, and then, you know, there was a lot going on. We got there in the end, and I think that's what we should be happy for. It's been running for about a week now, and so far it hasn't broken seriously. We've worked out a couple of different bugs, but I'd say we have like a 99% success rate, which, considering how much of a redstoner I truly am, I'd say that's more than a success. Might have to put redstoner in my bio now. Now, for those of you keen-eyed viewers, you would notice that we are actually not on the MCR server. We are currently standing in front of the mock model of our starter house. Now, the reason I am here and not on the server today is sadly because MCR is on a little bit of a hiatus. It's not going away forever, it's just being put on a little bit of a pause. So if you are looking forward to more content, it's probably going to be on delay for a couple of months, maybe until the summertime, but hopefully sometime relatively soon. I've had a lot of fun so far on the server. It's just sadly some of us don't have as much time to put effort into it, and we're all pretty small creators, so it's a little understandable. But we managed to have a lot of fun and make a lot of great memories, and I still talk to the people all the time. So it is by no means the end of those collaborations, by no means the end of the server. It's just being put on a little bit of a break. But if you do miss the collaborations, I have a video in the works currently that's supposed to be coming out within the next couple of weeks. That is another big collaboration, so I hope you all enjoy that a lot. But with that being said, this is the end of MCR for now. I hope you enjoyed what we were able to put out in these couple of months, and I hope you enjoy whatever we get up to in the future. But ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages, as always, I hope you all have a very wonderful day.